Well, it's day 3 of World's Group Stage with coverage brought to you by Aliumer. I'm joined right now by Reapered from 100T after an unfortunate loss to Gen G. Reapered, this unfortunately brings the loss count for North America up to 0-6, which is a number many of us know well. I'm not going to hold you accountable for all of North America's losses, but what is it that's causing 100T to drop these last 2 games?
You're talking about the draft?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, in general, why do you think it is that the team is losing? Is it the draft? Maybe it is. You should tell me.
Um, I'm being honest, the fundamental level of the play League of Legends are quite differences right now. Um, every single the second when we made a decision, felt like we are kind of behind no matter what champion we play or what kind of team comes we play. So at least we are trying to catching up with watch every single the VOD and then are trying to bring up because the every fundamental level of the knowledge things are we already know,
Yeah.
but they are a bit better, I'd like to say. So that's the things that NAs are kind of struggling in every single second, every single breathing in the during the game.
Yeah.
But I hope every team has good coaches and players that figuring out how they want to improve by time. Like we have a still week 2, right? So I do believe that NA teams still trying to figure it out and then trying to improve.
Yeah. It does feel like, to your point, uh, maybe we are just slightly behind on every category. And so, some people like to say, oh, it's the draft, oh, it's the mechanics, oh, it's the playmaking. But from your perspective, it sounds like you're saying it's just kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it is because draft also require about the champion, the understanding of the champions, and then how good level you can play in the every single champions, right? So in that sense, I'd like to say we are kind of behind in every single the area right now.
Okay, so you do have next week, but you also have tomorrow. So even though, obviously you have next week, this is still a pretty short turnaround. We only have a couple days off. So how is it that between tomorrow and next week that you plan to help, I guess, close the gap, as it were?
The plan is basically same every single wars. I'm trying to giving everything to players to leveling up in the every single area because our competition in the NA are not so great, so that you cannot immediately play same level as some top teams played because they are competing like all year and then developing all year. So trying to catch up those kind of things by smart way.
Yeah.
So hopefully that help us. And then in the end, I'd like to say I want to help my players to not just leveling up the knowledge of the gameplay. Um, the worst situations are pressured and then a lot of frustrating stuff, right? So I want my players are having a good time in here so that they can learn something through their lifetime because dealing with the pressuring, problem solving, everything is absolutely need for their life. So I just want our players are being good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very fair. We've heard from a couple teams so far that some of the microphones, I guess, have some weird situation where it's hard to hear if the crowd is cheering. Do you know if 100T or any of your players have had that issue?
No, actually, because I just make sure every microphone directions are going
Okay.
towards my players.
Okay, okay. So you're going in and you're tweaking them and making sure it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the technical assistant
It's not
that
that hard. It's not that hard, to be honest.
okay, good to know. Okay, so obviously you guys have tomorrow coming up. What do you think of the rest of North American teams that are losing? Do you think it's the same issue where everybody's a little bit behind, or do you think some of the other North American teams have like bigger issues occurring that's causing them to lose?
Probably it's hard to say in my perspective because I'm not working for them right now. I'm not working for C9 right now, right?
Yeah.
But probably everyone felt like the same way we felt. Because way I see their how they are playing and how they draft around the things, we are kind of desperate right now
Yeah.
to like get something to get the dub, right?
Yeah.
So um, yeah, it's hard to say, but Yeah, we are struggling.
Yes. Yes, we are. It's very, very clear at this point in time. Okay. What do you think of how the world's meta has developed? And what do you think of the meta right now? Do you think it's tough for you guys to compete in? Do you like the meta? What do you think?
I actually like the meta. It's way better than our the NA playoffs meta.
Yeah.
The or the enchanters are in the bottom and or the early junglers are being on the bottom. But right now you can kind of play like engage support, or you can still play like Renata kind of things to boosting your AD carry power. So there's two or three different metas right now, and then we choose whatever fit best for us, and then it kind of works for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. What else has been going on behind the scenes for the 100 Thieves guys? Have they had a chance to? I guess I saw the video of them going out in the cart. I'm sure you guys are mostly focusing on scrims, but have you guys had a chance to eat anything good or do anything exciting in New York while you've been here?
Yeah, actually, we do try a couple things with the players because it's so much pressure and stress during the practice. Things are not going well for us. Stops. Then we are bringing out players to eat something good and then just get some fresh air. Even though New York City airs are not that fresh, but
Central Park, Central Park. That's some fresh air.
we've been trying, but that day was raining, so yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Well, tough times here in New York. Oh, great. Reaper, is there anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Yeah, I know the lots of lost in the NA right now. You might feel frustrating, but we are trying, and then um, we also trying to get more dubs as team and then the region. So keep eyes on us, and then if you guys can keep cheering us, that's gonna be helped a lot. Thanks.
Good. Thank you so much, Reapered, for the interview. Looking forward to seeing what you guys can do tomorrow and with week 2 ahead of you. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage, all sponsored by Alienware, right here on my YouTube channel. Hello, I'm going to be going on to the rest of Worlds, even if the rest of North America isn't. I think they will, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, just know that I'll be here for all of Worlds and creating all this content. So maybe you'll subscribe, and with me will be Alienware because they support everything that I do. And I've got their gear here. Our editor, this video is edited on a Alienware computer. So please check them out. There's a link in the description, and purchasing from them actually really does support the channel. So thank you so much.